Alright, what's up, y'all? This is Dark City Legend. I'm back and I'm about to start doing my videos again. This one is on the solo battles and helping you guys try to get better scores in the solo battles. I'm going to tell you, and well, rather show you what I think scores points in the solo battles. And, I've been on the top of the leaderboard for about 2 months straight right now, and I'm getting a lot of people asking questions about how do I score so high, how do you score, what do you do. Well, I'm about to show you a few games, my stats behind a few games. Alright, and let's get started. Alright, this is the finished game of this week, which is right after Thanksgiving, the week that's going on right now. It's me against Legends. You see 0 to 46 is the score. I'm going to go into the team stats. See the score 46-0. They had negative 20 offense. I had 475 yards, 12 rushing. I have 38, which is pretty bad for me. Passing yards 437. First downs was 17 and 3. And my total, my turnovers were, I had 0. I had 1 interception, I think, that game. 2-point conversions, I went 4 for 6. I think those are the stats that count. I think stopping the computer and gaining yards are stats that count. I really think the most important, not most important, but one of the important stats is how many people you pass it to, how many people you get the ball. Like, that is a big stat. I think also rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns and getting multiple people the ball. Like, see, I make sure that I always have, I try to make sure that I have at least 2 people get a touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and I make sure everybody on my team that can catch the ball catches the ball. So you're going to see all these catches. I have 18 people that can receive the ball, so I make sure all 18 of them get the ball. Alright. Now, and this is, I'm not going to say it's not really rough to do, but it is, like, sometimes I just can't get everybody the ball. In the middle of the game, I mean, it's really not an easy thing to do. But it depends on your offense, though. But trying to get all of that done, I mean, it's make sure you get the ball to everybody, and that usually helps with the points you score. Now, I'm gonna show all these games from right after I played them into showing you what kind of score that I got, and this should help you guys with trying to score higher points in solo battles. Alright, I think I always go for 2, so I'm pretty sure that helps. 50 is the limit on the score. Like, even if you score over 50 points, your score, not the user score, but the other score, will always just hit a maximum of 500. So you don't have to worry about scoring 80 or 70 on a computer, because I do that on a regular basis, but it'll never go over 500. And I think the user one, I'm really not sure exactly how it's scored. I know if you pass it to more people, you get a better score. Also, fumbles. I believe fumbles count. Interceptions count. I wish I really would know exactly how to score it, but I think holding the opponent to as least yards as possible, it also counts. So here's my score from that. It's 1,143 BTS user skill points. That was from that game. And then I went to the second game, which was an 88 team, and they were a lot harder. You can see that Steve McNair he had a bad quarterback percentage. I mean, not percentage, but he threw 100 and something yards on me. Now that was tough, and I threw an interception on this one. I only scored 30 points, 410 offense. I had 7 rushing yards, which was horrible. Still go 403 passing yards, but I had 18 first downs to their 8 first downs. I turned the ball over once with an interception. I did have 3 turnovers. I think it was 3 interceptions. But yeah, it was not a good game for me. And look, he even had the final score at 20-24 up there. I just noticed that. But I did throw the ball to all. I didn't even get a rushing touchdown. 0 rushing touchdowns on that one. I did throw the ball to everybody, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Yep. 18 people I threw the ball to. Alright. I'm not really sure if that stats counts, pancakes or whatever. Not really sure. I had, how many sacks? A lot of tackles for losses. Only had 3 sacks, basically. I had 3 interceptions. And was there any fumbles on this? No, we had 3 interceptions. I think that first game I had a safety too. So that really might count too. But you see, he threw 169 yards on me, Steve McNair. That last play, they threw a Hail Mary and caught the ball. So, that's okay. Look at that, 831 points and 3. That's horrible for me. I usually average over 24. And you can see the score was 23-862. Yeah, that was a bad game for me. Alright, now we're going to the next game. Verse, I don't remember. Okay, let's go 44 on that one. I think I did throw an interception. I threw an interception on a 2-point conversion. That's what happened. They don't count that. They don't count that in the stats. Because I think, he had a perfect rating, Kosar. Let me see. Okay. Yep, with 5 TDs. Yeah, I really would love to know exactly how they scored. Like, you would think that celebration runs will count as user bonuses. Let me see. Look, 1 touchdown right here. I did almost run for 100 yards. It was like 90 something yards. Receiving, I think. Let me see. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 18. All 18 people caught the ball. Okay. And let me think. Sacks. How many sacks? Okay, basically 3 sacks, 0 interceptions, no pass deflections. Oh, I had a forced fumble. All right. And I think this was a pretty good game. Let me see my team stats. Okay, the score is 44-3. Okay, they did end up with positive yards. I had 23 first downs. I'm pretty sure. I've been looking at this. I'm pretty sure first downs count also in the score. It's 23 first downs, and they only had 2, so that's plus 21 on the first downs. Pretty sure first downs count also. Like, I do a lot of things to stop the clock and run out of bounds. I try to get first downs also. Sometimes the first downs will stop me from getting as many points on the board. So I think on the last game, I'm just going to try to run up the score and see if I can do it. Okay, 1259 on that game. It's going to end up being 24 something. Close to, oh, yep, very close to oh, I think I skipped the game on here. Oh, we're going to have to go back. Well, 24, 44, okay. Okay, well, now I'm going back to this game. Okay. This is just bad editing on my part on this video. So I'm just learning a new system. Anyway, I'll trial and error. I'm not going to do this recording again. This just takes way too long. I really can't stand doing this stuff. But here we go. Yeah, you guys asked for the video, and here it goes. It's long, it's tedious, it's boring, but it's very informational if you really want to know about this stuff. Alright. You can see third downs. I didn't get to see the first downs. Too busy talking. Oh, look at that. I brought it back up. 18 to 0, first downs. I think, yeah, I did throw an interception in this game. 140 rating. You know, they're making these games. They're making the games. I mean, I don't know. It seems like to me they're custom making them just for me. I mean, they're going into some crazy defenses. I mean, and I have Omaha on my quarterback on Kosar. So, you know, I throw a couple of passes in a row, and he can see what the defenses are. I'm letting you know. There are some times when that defense that he sees is not the defense that they actually run. I want to record that part of the game, like when I definitely see a defense and it shows the play art of what they're supposed to do, and they don't show it, and they run custom Ds. Like, they'll have man cover on one person on some of those zone plays, and if you just don't know that it's coming. And the flat, the deep zones on the corners, they play. I mean, they play like I don't even know. There's a whole lot of cheating going on. A whole lot of computer advantage. I mean, it's like the old Madden when you used to put it on all Madden. I mean, it's very much like that. I mean, you can't hit stick anybody unless you have a really good hit stick person, and even if that, you might not get that tackle. Oh, and they carry your ball carrier a long way. Like, even with because I started off with Vander Esch having the stone wall, and that's supposed to stop somebody from getting your. Man, I can't remember. I had some kind of running back. Don't even remember exactly who it was, but they weren't supposed to be doing that. Whoever it was, it wasn't like Marshawn Lynch or Derrick Henry or something like that. And they took my Vander Esch with Stonewall and ran and like dragged him for like 4 yards for a first down, or like on a third. So yeah, there are some abilities that just don't count going against solo battles. Alright, now this one I just tried to run up the score to see if the score made a difference. Okay, this 75-0, 598 passing yards, had 46 rushing yards, 451 passing yards, my bad. I had 20 first downs, so that's 17 plus. Had 4 turnovers. And I was 9 for 9 on 2-point conversions. Let me see. Okay, that's it. 24, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Rushing. I made sure I had 2 people that scored a touchdown. Oh, and I kicked a field goal, a 50-yarder. Every time, if I'm ever in a position where I can get over 50 points, I try to at least score a 50-yard field goal. So I did kick a 50-yard field goal on this game at the end. I think everybody got the ball. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody got the ball. That game that I played against the Miami Dolphins, I didn't get one person the ball. Only 17 people had caught the ball on that game. So I think that's why I didn't get, break the 25,000 mark. Okay. Total tackles, yeah. Michael Parsons is a monster. He had 6 sacks. Him and Gregory, ooh yeah, they are beasts. Put together, like there are certain blitzes that have a speed combination. In case any of y'all haven't noticed that in this game, I mean, just like back in Madden 2012, when they had there were certain speeds that you had, a combination of blitzers that you had to use. But anyway, I'm about to end at the end of this video. I will try to stay up to date, keep everything good, and keep you up to date on stuff. If you got any questions I want to ask about this Madden, just leave it in the comments. Sub, like, and enjoy it. All right. But I think I was talking about the speed combination. Yeah, there's you can have fast people on a line. It depends. There's a speed combination, a number combination of how many blitzers you use and who do you use, and what formations you use on a line, and those are what make the blitz. Like having too many fast people will mess up your blitz. I found that out, so I had to have a specific combination of speed on there. Right now, that new Randy Gregory and that new Michael Parsons is doing the job. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.